Welcome to the Co-operative Bank podcasts.
REACH is a colleague inclusion network focusing on race, ethnicity and cultural heritage.
I think for REACH it's a great platform to promote inclusive cultures in the workplace.
One of the things that we really want to help with as part of the REACH network is to help colleagues feel comfortable bringing their whole self to work. So it's about identifying that there are lots of different people in the bank from lots of different cultures, lots of different backgrounds, and showing people that there's examples at different levels and supporting colleagues to progress through the organisation regardless of their backgrounds.
Yes, I very much agree to that. As well as that, it is okay for anybody from any different culture to embrace the differences as well. And when you come to work, you feel included and happy in the work environment as well.
I think one of the key tenets of the network is sort of encouraging openness. So for people to share their stories, really promote their cultural and background and heritage.
I've worked in diversity and inclusion at the bank for a while, and I'm a member of the other network groups that we have. But we really felt like the culture and cultural heritage and race was a gap. And when it was announced that we were going to start looking into this as a network, I felt that a key role would be the allies. And I wanted to be involved from the beginning to show that allies are just as important to a network as members who identify with maybe the purpose of that network.
I've born and brought up in India, and I've lived in South Africa. Embracing different cultures just opens up for yourself, and you can learn so much more about yourself by embracing others. When this network came along, I just thought I need to be a part of it because it's very personal for me to share stories of people.
So I joined the bank about 4.5 years ago as a graduate, and I've had a really, really good experience through all of those years. I guess the reason why I wanted to join the network was because I wanted to give something back. Having an inclusive, diverse environment is something that's quite important to me. I'm from a half background, so my mum's Japanese, my dad's English. I've had, instances where I have been caught in a bit of a cultural vacuum before, and I can sort of relate to how people might feel like that. So I guess anything that we can do as a network to help people in that situation, or make people a little bit more comfortable about sharing their stories, I think is great. And for that reason, I joined the network.
I joined the REACH network really because it just was something that really resonated with my own beliefs. Having a multiple cultural background myself, my family originating from India, born and raised in the UK, I have the benefit of having multiple perspectives, and I've seen how in a workplace that can be advantageous, but also it can put people in a difficult situation at times. My reason for joining is to kind of ease that process and create that environment where people are as comfortable.
So some of the activity that we've done this year has included kind of regular blogging articles where we've involved people from all across the bank, including our sponsor, the CEO.
So REACH were involved in organising an event to celebrate the Festival of Eid. For me personally, it was great to see colleagues getting involved in organising, coming together, sharing their own experiences of the day and kind of making it relatable for us, but also bringing in lovely food and treats which they shared with everyone. Personally, I had quite a bit of sweet tooth, so I enjoyed sampling the various sweets available.
I enjoyed it because I ate far too much. So I had one of the chicken biryanis. It was really tasty, and I had to go for a nap afterwards because I genuinely tired myself out.
There was this excitement all across my team, so that was great. So everybody was looking forward to some great food.
It was great for it to be something that everybody can relate to. Sweets, who doesn't like sweets? And also we got colleagues donated to Centrepoint, which is our charity, as part of one of the principles of Eid is around charitable giving. So we were able to tie in the great food and also doing something good for Centrepoint.
Yeah, and also it gave us an understanding about colleagues who celebrate this festival as to what they do about celebrating with food, family, helping others.
What I'd like people to take away from REACH is really an inquisitive nature and be willing to ask questions of colleagues from different backgrounds and learn from them, creating that environment where the colleagues who are being asked a question are comfortable in answering them. So I think that's what it's all about, just kind of getting to know each other and just working well together.
For me, it would be about embracing different cultures and to be confident about the person you are and where you come from, and bring it across as well to to the workplace and not to shy away from it. So that would be great if everybody's having an open dialogue.
One of the key things for me is really encouraging that openness. So encouraging people to share their stories, create a more diverse work environment, and we can work better as a team, and therefore we can be more successful as a bank.
I'd like everybody to be able to embrace their differences. You know, every one of us is unique, and we all bring a different perspective, we bring different backgrounds, we bring different experiences, and to feel that that's a strength and not necessarily a weakness, and be yourself no matter where you are, be that at work or at home.